You know, so we are steer the boat. Yeah, we are steer the boat, you know. Yeah, man, we are steer the boat. So here we are saying now, next week, very important week in our Rastafari, in our Rastafari community. Because right now it's two things are going on next week. We never usually go on. One of them usually come earlier. The people them on them Easter, them watch the moon and the sun and figure it out. But we want the people them to know, say, next week, Slam Bam, we're celebrating the visit of Emperor Haile Selassie to Jamaica in 1966. Yes. And we also remember the atrocities of Coral Garden that happened from Bad Friday. Well, it's really from the Holy Thursday to the Easter. That is 1963. Rastafari will gather in Racecourse and in Jared Park to remember and to also celebrate. So it's two things are going on. One celebration and one the remembrance of the atrocities that was placed upon Rastafari in those days. As a matter of fact, there will be a lecture next week, Thursday, at the university by Small on this very subject of Coral Garden, and I am going to be there. Very interesting to hear what the lawyer have to say about this thing that took place against Rasta in 1963. And I would advise most of you to really find some way to take part in all these things that is taking place, because those two events is one of the hallmark events in Rastafari history. The Coral Garden, and then 3 years after, His Majesty came to Jamaica. So, tonight, we are going to celebrate from, well, after we done the interview, then we're going to give some, what we call roots and culture music. Roots and culture music where you know, people talk about vintage, usually not hear them music in the vintage selections. You understand? Them not really play them at the vintage selection, but these are the music, as we usually say when we're going to play them. Is these music put Jamaica upon the map? These music, and we see some music are coming now, take off Jamaica off of the map. Ironical it is that Jamaica used to be almost like a mecca for what we call the inspirational levels or spiritual level of people. People used to flock to Jamaica because of the Rastaman vibration. And the music reflected that in the 70s, early 70s. But we see the music drift way now and I run the people them. That terrible turnaround. What a terrible turnaround. But the good music I make still. As last week we did play some music from some uprising roots band. You know, you have Dubtronics, you have the Virgin de Mama, you have Roots Underground. We want to love Roots Underground. We know that them was on tour, them just come forward. Yes, in Europe, just come forward. Yes. Roots Underground. And you have youth out there where I try them best. But you know what go with this payola and this slackness, as people that call it, and this no care, me no care, you know, cause money I make. So as long as money I make, everything all right. With all of that I go on, the good music I kind of swim. I swim for life and I hold up a straw, trust me. It a hold up a straw, you right now. But it a go through. It a go through. So, Cutting Edge is livicated to maintaining that fullness of the music and also giving the people them some edutainment in them night hours. A whole heap of people, including Rastafari brethren, never know that Haile Selassie was born Haile Selassie. It's not like him get the name when he was crowned. When he was baptized and not christened, he was christened Haile Selassie. Power of the Holy Trinity as it is interpreted in the English language. And Tafari Makonnen is the name that carried him through until him became Emperor of Ethiopia. The name Tafari Makonnen was no longer used, but that name that was given to him at the birth is used, Haile Selassie. So Haile Selassie become the first Haile Selassie. And some people ask the question, why Rasta said Haile Selassie the first? It's a simple thing. Haile Selassie is the first because you never have no Haile Selassie sit down on the throne of Ethiopia before this Haile Selassie. Queen Elizabeth, they sit down on the throne. Queen Elizabeth the first. So it's a logical thing. All right? So I know some people kind of ignorant of the whole thing, you know, but so we have to clear it up certain way because them are print things and are print things and are print things and totally mix up the youth them in the school them. That's when you go to the school them and I talk to the youth them. Them might tell you something that I say, oh, where you get that from? And them say, a teacher tell me, ma. A teacher tell me, sir. I say, the teacher wrong. The teacher wrong till the teacher can't wrong no more. You understand? So, we want to spend some time tonight in between the music. We clear up some of the little things them where when we see a youth, when we go to some school and hear the youth them attack, we ask them which part them get them in them information from. And them tell say, the teachers are the teachers. Like the same thing about Haile Selassie. Haile Selassie the first. It's not Rasta. It's not Rasta make it up. You understand? It's not Rasta make up Haile Selassie the first. Haile Selassie the first is simply the first emperor that sit on the throne of Ethiopia named Haile Selassie. You understand? So that is simple. I mean, somebody out there might wonder, so when Mutabaruka explained that for, then that's not simple. Well, it's simple to you who understand it, but trust me, you have some youth in a school. Him checks here everything pertaining to Haile Selassie, Rasta make it up. Yeah, like when you say, Rastafari. Him can't figure out, say, it's a man named Rastafari. Because all him know about Rastafari is when him hear Rasta say, and that is Rastafari. And most people don't know, say, Ras is one word and Tafari is a next word. So Rastafari is two different words. People must understand that. And the people them who are teach about Rasta in a school, they must understand that too and don't give the youth them no wrong information until them come to you as a Rasta when I tell you about yourself. Like, you know, oh yeah, tell me about what we do from me. I live this thing over the years that you tell me. You say Rasta. There's no such word as Rasta. Rasta was created in other words. You understand? In other words, it's Rasta. Rastafari. Tafari mean one to be feared. One to be feared. That is the translation of Tafari in English from the Amharic, one to be feared. Ras is a title. You understand? So we want to clear up that also. We want to clear up also that Haile Selassie was born on the 23rd of July. It's just weird that I say these things. You know? I find it funny that I say these things, but I'm saying it because of things that come to me. Just going to schools, going to different places, talking to students, talking to big people who claim to them are going to teach comparative religion and teach Jamaican culture and this and that, and them come to you and ask you these questions, and I say, wow. I mean, these little things pass people. I mean, some simple little things pass people. You know, see it like King of Kings, conquering line of Judah, elect of God. People feel says Rasta bring up them things. It's not Rasta bring it up. You know, see, it's not Rasta get up one day and smoke enough ganja and say them go call Haile Selassie King of Kings. It's a title Haile Selassie have that was given to him in Ethiopia. It's not no ganja smoking people make it up. King of Kings. There are many kings in Ethiopia, and the emperor is the king of all the kings. King of Kings, conquering line of Judah. Some people wonder, how is it that an Ethiopian emperor have a title named Judah? One must trace what the Ethiopian call the link between the Solomonic dynasty and the Ethiopian monarchy. And you will see how them come to have Judah in Ethiopia, considering, and people who know the Bible know that Judah is one of the sons of Israel, or one of the sons of Jacob. If you don't know who name is Jacob, I mean Israel was Jacob. Jacob changed his name to Israel. So Israel have 12 sons and one daughter, and Judah is one of the sons. Judah was given the power over Israel, to rule Israel. So after Saul, who was the first king of Israel, you had David, who was from the tribe of Judah. So you have Judah tribe. So anybody coming from that lineage is from the tribe Benjamite. So anybody coming from that lineage is called the Benjamites, the tribe of Benjamin. And it goes on and on with the different sons according to the Hebrew Bible. So the Ethiopians, in trying to connect their past with this Hebrew history, have made a link through Judah. And they will tell you that the connection come about because of a woman by the name of Makeda from the Aksumite Empire. And for those of you who don't know, the Aksumite Empire stretched beyond Ethiopia, the geographical area, even into Yemen, and even further. So the Aksumite Empire was one of those empires that rule that part of the world. So there is a story, there's a legend that is told in the Ethiopian history about this woman visiting this king of Israel named Solomon. She was from Aksum, the queen of Seba. And she went and visited Solomon, and she ended up having a child by Solomon, Hakim Menelik. And this ushered in, according to the Ethiopians, this ushered in the Judaic lineage in Ethiopia. And from that time until now, the church, the Ethiopian church, have always validated their Hebraic connection by telling the story about the union of Solomon and Makeda. And it translates into a dynasty. The dynasty that flows with the emperor that we call Emperor Haile Selassie I. According to the Ethiopian history, Emperor Haile Selassie is the 223rd king from that Judaic lineage, that dynasty that produced the Lion of Judah. The Judah represents the tribe, the Davidic lineage. The lion symbolizes the power. Give you some little Rastafari history. When we say Rastafari, now we are talking about Haile Selassie, the man. Born 1892 on the 23rd of July. 1892 on the 23rd of July. So we don't want to hear nobody come mix up that again. You understand? We don't want to put that in a book a different way. When in the court now, say, if somebody question it, tell them, say, oh no, ear muta say so. You understand? So we have a reference point now. But them come to me if it's a mistake. The 23rd of July, 1892, Tafari Makonnen was born to Ras Makonnen and a woman named Yeshima Bet Ali. That is the name of a mother, Yeshima Bet Ali. And Asma Konen give birth to Rastafari, who became the emperor of Ethiopia in the 2nd of November, 1930. These are dates that one's always asks about. So if you hear, if somebody says so, you say, look here, me hear Muta say so, you know. You understand, right? We have a reference point now. The 2nd of November is the coronation day of Emperor Haile Selassie I and his wife, Empress Menin. Crowned the 2nd of November, 1930. Right? Born the 23rd of July, 1892, from a woman by the name of Yeshima Bet Ali and a man named Ras Makonnen. Mother and father. So, we still are wait for link. We tell you, say, next week is when Haile Selassie come here and people have some whole heap of things to tell you. Hey, people have some things to talk about Rasta and where Rasta this and that, you know. And I lie them, I tell you, know. There was a time when everywhere you go, you hear them and say, Rasta. You know, you hear them, I say, man of God. And you ask them, where them get that from? Them so you mean, when them come here, them say, man of God. And me, I say, wow. Up to now, me can't find nobody who tell me, say, them hear him say so. And not only that. The point is, suppose him did say, my God. Suppose him did say, my God. What would you do? What would you do? But I still have to come here and him address the parliament. Him go to GSC, Jamaica College. Him go to the University of West Indies. Him get a doctorate up there. I think it's a doctor of law degree. Him give some money for build a school that is now called the Haile Selassie School on Payne Avenue. You know, one of the most depressed part of Kingston. The Haile Selassie School is there as a monument of the contribution of those to the phone that click. Where God, it come out and come in. All right. Yes. And then him went to him also went to King's House. Sorry. Him go to King's House too. And then him go down to Montego Bay by train. Them days the trade that run in a Jamaica, you know, people. I wanted to do that, you know. Trade used to run a Jamaica from Kingston to Montego Bay, from Kingston to Port Antonio. Yes. Train line used to do there. Now, we see them try to revive the train thing again, you know. Them I say they're going to start with from, what them say, Lindsay to Spanish Town or something like that. We hear them say they're going to start from Lindsay to Spanish Town. Who them can do it still. Okay. Greetings. Yeah. Nah, you nobody. Nobody. Okay. Yes. Nah, you know operator. Somebody on the line. Yes. So we are saying now, he went to Montego Bay and a whole heap of Rasta brethren is the first now. They might get there. It's a whole heap of man who never ever come out of bush yet, come out of hill. It's the first they might go reach all in a Montego Bay. Can you imagine how some man live all in a way up in a maroon town there so. And him never go to Montego Bay yet. Me used to live at Potosi, and me didn't know a brethren. It's not even a Rasta man neither, you know. Him used to live across the river from me. And him a whole man, and him never got Montego Bay. Can you imagine a man live where bus a drive for go Montego Bay? Montego Bay is not even, I don't remember much miles from Potosi or Janzal to Montego Bay. And this man here we are planting him ground, him never got Montego Bay yet. Him don't know Montego Bay stay. You have some people at St. Elizabeth will never come to Kingston yet. Them don't ever reach a Mandeville, much less Kingston. It's a serious thing. But I let's bring out the man them and the woman them, and it kind of give a kind of strength to the Rastafari movement from them time, the 1966. Even though the persecution was still terrible for Rasta. Rasta couldn't walk on the road. A whole lot of people don't even know them something there. So there was a time when Rasta couldn't walk on the road. They have to take for gully. You have to go on a gully. Hey, Mr. Man ride bicycle on gully edge, you know. Your man talk about gully nowadays and gully. The gully and this and that and that. Them don't know how man used to use gully, man. Them don't know how man used to use gully. Trust me. Make us see where I'm going. If it not. Yeah. When I say no, I say something wrong with the phone, you know, because I not hear nothing. All right, nothing now come through on this phone, yeah, I don't know as well. I press the right thing, yes. You have to come to say where I'm going, so you know, because it now come through. You hear her? But me not hear her if I'm in there, so. I don't know what's happening. Okay. Eh? At this, them tell me press. All right. Make us see if we can figure out this thing out before the night done. As we say, when we done talk to the guests, them special guests, we have some special music for play. Right back till 2 o'clock. Music where solidify and cement Jamaica in the psyche of people all over the world. Music where you hardly hear now because of where going. Music where a whole heap of youth don't even know what said about. Even though it's golden music. We want you to know that on the 20th of April, all roads lead to the Haile Selassie School on Payne Avenue, Kingston, for a celebration of the 45th anniversary of Emperor Haile Selassie's state visit to Jamaica. This event is also being titled a Founders Day celebration, as the school acknowledges that it was Haile Selassie I who founded the school during its state visit to Jamaica. The event, which includes a presentation and performance by Yasu Safari, the launching of Haile Selassie I gallery exhibition at the school library, as well as the screening of the documentary detailing His Majesty's visit to Jamaica, is to start at 1 p.m. at the main auditorium of the school. The Haile Selassie School is located on Payne Avenue. So there's a Spanish Town Road. So why you know that is taking place next week on the 20th of April. All roads lead to Haile Selassie High School on Payne Avenue, where from 1 o'clock, the celebration and the recognizing that it was Haile Selassie who gave money to build that school. So I know that is taking place. All right, now. Let me see. Different phone. Yes, different phone I use. Yeah.
Greeting.
Okay. The operator. Catch it up now. The operator go on the next phone. You see too much phone inside there now. Anyway. How you doing, mama?
Greetings.
Why you keep us saying greetings? You can't hear me. Like you can't hear me.
Yeah, we're good. Give thanks, Muta.
You can't hear me. You can't hear me. You can't hear me. You can't hear me.
I'm not hearing you very clearly.
Wait, I wonder why.
You're not hearing me?
No, I hear you clear, but I try to figure out why you can't hear me. All right, we're talking to Midse, and Midse now is representing one of the persons who is instrumental in sitting down and organizing the events that will take place next week. Right, Mama? She not hear me. Yeah. I don't know this is going to work out, you know. Mitzi? Something wrong with Mitzi's phone. She'll get her next phone, you know. Mitzi will get her next phone, Rasta. Anyway, we're going to keep talking about this event here, and we're going to also just, as we say, go into these schools all over the island and talking to students, talking to teachers who are supposed to be teaching certain things. We realize, even though Rastafari is so plentiful all over the place, not much people know certain historical reference point that Rasta use. And there's a lot of things that Rasta say that you'd be surprised to know that a whole heap of little youth believes says Rasta make it up. Yeah, even the idea of the King of Kings. A whole heap of people feel say it's Rasta make up that, you know. So Rasta, where you get this King of Kings thing from? The other side, if you make it up. So we are trying to clear up some of them little things because, as we said, next week is the 45th anniversary of the state visit. The man who get the biggest welcome of any head of state ever in a Jamaica. Yes. It's a serious thing. So in the meantime, in between time, as they would say, we want to present you with some music that has flowed over the years, that has kept Jamaica filled with a certain kind of spirituality that has now become dormant and void in this web of confusion that is taking place. But one thing we must say, that these people who create this music, after so much years, can still eat our fight, still go out there and stand up in front of thousands of people and recite these words and still awaken the conscience and the consciousness of the people who listen to it. So we want to start off with this tune here. One of this tune here we think should have, when you talk about Psalms and what Jamaican artists write, this is one of them tune here where cannot be rewritten in any way or any form. Bonnie Whaler coming through on the cutting edge. Classic Jamaican music, Black Heart Man, the time when them used to say we are Black Heart Man. And when they tell them say we are black still and them get scared because, you know, if your man go tell you say my heart black, means say my devil. Yeah, from him tell you say my heart black, you know, you mean say my devil, you know, because all Jamaican people say black, them associated with evil and wickedness. So when them say the Black Heart Man and tell the youth the old Black Heart Man, them scare the youth them. It's like the Rasta man was the boogeyman in a Jamaica. Them used to tell the picnic them say the Rasta man carry children up a Warwick Hill and sacrifice them, blood sacrifice. And them used to tell the youth them say, all we get we hear so a cow dung we put in our ear and wax it. The people are easy, the Rasta. Ignorance is something else. Who would have known that the day would come when people who is not Rasta would have stopped comb them here? And if them don't stop comb them here, them twist it up to make it look like the Rasta man here. Who would have known that that would happen in Jamaica when that same locks was like a tan? You know what I'm saying? The tan become the crown. The dirty head Rasta man. Go comb your head, you dirty head boy. Put cow dung in your head for make it think like boy, may I tell you, man. Who would have known that now them would have parlors offering up such fine hairstyle, the dreadlocks, sister locks, and all the kind of other locks them that you have. Who would have known that them would be selling hats, with falls looking locks to tourists? Who would have known that that would take place in Jamaica? The wonder of the city, man, that's the black heart man children. Even lion fear him, may I tell you. Now it's a different scenario. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that we live in a society today that when you go up on the North Coast, you have some little red, gold, and green tam with some little things underneath to look like image. That image that was despised, that image that was mocked at, that image that was seen as something dreadful is now used as a tourism ploy to advertise Jamaica. What a thing. What a thing. Yes, cutting edge. Cutting edge.
You look Muta.
Blessed man. How you doing, man?
Yeah, man. Yo, what may I talk to you about? You say where did I talk about Haile Selassie and them reasoning them. I love them reasoning the way they pan because, you know, me feel say right now the youth them, they need to know enough of them things there because it might sound simple, but me love where you did that talk say a while ago.
Yeah, well, we got through the whole night with it and play the music that we hear, you know?
Yeah, more reason with you on a different level still.
All right.
You see, the Libyan thing there, the war we are going on in Libya there.
Yeah.
It's like I look into certain issue, like the policy thing, like democracy and the Arab them policy, you know?
Yeah, different thing.
I don't know if it is a swap black dog for monkey situation. Yeah, I don't know, you know? As the black people then say they would use a proverbs like that.
Well, explain what you're talking about. Like,
all right.
You mean them give up where them did have faith democracy?
Yeah, you know, democracy. When I look into the war by imperialism all over the world right now, and things to fall under one umbrella, all of them things there, you know. And the issue of the African people themselves right now, you know. I look into all of them things there and I say, if these things where them a fight for right now, these changes are go it are go benefit to black people in Africa.
Well, we have to see and watch where go on. We don't know about the change because we don't see no change take place more than them change a man.
And that me I look
them a change a man, or change the system, you know.
And that me I
look you talk about swap this with that.
Yes.
We know we have precedents we set already where you did have a country named Afghanistan where Russia come in there and Bin Laden and them friend them with the aid of America get them out.
Yes.
And we know say Mubarak was aligned to America.
Yes.
And Libya, Gaddafi recently was aligned to America too.
Yes.
You understand? And when we look on all over the world, a lot of dictators, Saddam Hussein was aligned to America once and was armed by America too. The Shah of Iran. I mean, we can name so much of them where was aligned to America. And then after years down the line, we hear that them and America is at war. So we are look for see we are going here so now because we hear of certain people we are seeping to the so-called democratic revolution where take place. Yes. And I know say America don't like them people they need that.
Yes.
Yeah, because you have the brotherhood. The brotherhood is according to what I hear says hardcore Islamists them. And we are here about Al Qaeda seeping to the rebels them in Libya so and then we are here and them are fret now say Saudi Arabia, which Saudi Arabia is run by a family, you understand, and them manipulate the whole oil industry when it comes on to the oil. Them is very aligned. Them is more aligned to America than any other country in other part of the world. Yet still, the people them are seemingly look like them want to rise up against the Saudi Arabia too. Can you imagine if them start to rise up against Saudi Arabia like them rise up in
Libya and
Egypt? That is a terrible thing than we are going in Rasta so now, you know.
Yes.
If we are going in Libya right now, start to go on in Saudi Arabia.
Yes.
It's a total different picture, landscape I go on. You understand? So
this look like the mother of all.
And there's some Mecca there, you know, the black stone there, so you know.
Yes.
And there's some millions of Arabs and Muslims flock to for pilgrimage.
Right. Look on that issue, you know, Muta. Gaddafi was the head for the OAU.
The AU.
Yeah, in Africa.
Yeah.
I think what that benefit that done to Africa, black people, issue in Africa itself as an Arab man.
Well, I'm a Muslim. I don't know if I'm an Arab, but still, I'm a Muslim.
Yeah, as Muslim.
But, yeah.
You know, me are looking to them thing about.
Well, it makes own pronouncement.
It
makes own pronouncement was very important, you know, by talking about moving where the barriers that divide what was placed there by the colonial masters.
Yes.
Him did that kind of open up a situation where him feels say there was too much residue of colonialism, of European domination inside of Africa. So he was one of them man where a kind of spearhead the move to where we call now nationalism, African nationalism.
Yes.
But according to where they must say now, it's like him people them in a problem with him. Yes. I guess just like most countries, the people in a problem with you.
Yes.
Because if Jamaica, you know, me a problem with the government.
Yeah. I wonder if, you know, at the whole issue, you know, of like, the Jews, them really cause the recession in the world and certain changes, it cause certain effect and world changes, you know. I look into everything, but I need some answers, so no more than.
Well, you know, so you'll get answer them soon and very soon. You'll just see it just happening right in front of your eyes and you're marvel and one and say, right, that's how it go.
Yes.
I saw them thing that play out, you know.
All right.
Remember say, you know, them have way a thing say Saddam did have weapons of mass destruction, you know.
Yes.
And they will look at it and say, right, then that's how the thing go.
Yes.
You understand? If you notice the place them where them attack mostly, you know.
Yes.
Is oil-rich areas, you know.
Because them did attack him a good while ago before.
Oh, Saddam?
Oh, Saddam.
Libya? Yeah, no, the whole of them way there. You forgot to them did bomb up Gaddafi already and kill one of their relative them.
Yes.
Yeah, man, them bomb, then them not did attack. Same like Saddam.
Yes.
Them did bomb up Saddam already, you know. What them call mother of all wars, Kuwait war and thing. And them did come back for him and kill him.
And take him out.
Yeah, you know, so we see these things happening in front of our eyes and we are saying, right, but then no, you're going to see it play out. It just play out a certain way. More people dead. You know them say, more civilians dead in Iraq than soldiers. More civilians dead in Iraq than soldiers.
Because some things on my ear, like them just kill people just like that.
Yeah, man. I will see that going on in Pakistan. You know, we say Obama a fly more drone right now than where Bush is a fly. The amount of drones, which is unmanned weapons, aircraft.
Yes.
The amount of that where a fly since Obama take power, you know, is unprecedented, you know. You know, see the man militarize Africa, you know. Yeah, man, him go to Ghana.
Yes.
As the main point, as I know, you know Ghana have gold.
Yes.
Yes, and them just decide say oil is one of a big thing as I know.
So is that
and then we see the uproar in the Ivory Coast.
Yes.
You know, I mean, France, England, and America seem to be allies now. We didn't know, say France and America did that war. When I say that war, but a kind of cold war did that take place during the time of the bombing.
But because a certain issue now, them aligned.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Yes.
Yeah, that's how they were working, you know.
Yes,
the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Yes.
I saw them do it. That means say them a look for you and say, all right, really and truly, we're going to support the rebel them, you know, even though we don't know is who.
Yes.
But we don't like Saddam, we don't like Gaddafi. We want Gaddafi to come out. But guess what? We don't know if when Gaddafi come out, who go there no worse than Gaddafi, you know.
I look into it too.
Yeah, them don't know. It's free. Them it's scared. Them scared. You know, them say NATO is not doing what them supposed to do. It's France a push it and thing because there's something happening. You know, the rebel them a ball, so them need more help from the NATO troops them to bomb more.
Yes.
And them not get it. And the other day NATO bomb some of the rebel them.
Some of the rebel them more than one time.
Yeah, and more than one time. And guess what now? When the rebel them ball out and say, but to not bomb, we are not we for bomb.
Yeah.
The man them come out and say, the head of the NATO say, not apologizing for it, you know, because them not supposed to have no tank. They never tell them to them have no tank. You understand? them are target tanks, you know.
Yes.
Them do have no link, no communication now go on between them and the NATO troops and the people them on the ground. So them a bomb and just a bomb and a talk about them not kill civilian. Now whole heap of civilian, them a bomb and a kill, you know.
Why is that thing?
And the thing with it now is that in Syria,
yes,
the government has shoot down them own people down there, so. But we don't hear the push. We are going to Libya.
Yes.
Are going with the Syrian government. Because the Syrian government, up to today, them are shoot people in the street.
Right.
For quell the thing. In a Bahrain, in a Yemen.
Yes.
You understand? And it's a seaport in Saudi Arabia. We are saying, it's where we are going. But we know it's where we are going. You know, see it? Because right now, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. You understand? I swear to God.
Yes.
Yeah, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. So, even though you use my enemy, but use my enemy of my enemy.
Yeah,
me and you my friend.
In a motor, Africa is not sleeping.
No,
Africa is not dead. Africa is sleeping. Africa is not dead.
Yes.
You know?
They are still. Give thanks, brethren.
Yes, give thanks.
Yes.
Bless up.
Whole heap of things take place. Because this was the first time now Rasta was able to actually physically see. Well, in Jamaica we are talking because I did have Rasta where it got to Ethiopia and visit Pan Mission. But this is the first time now Rasta in Jamaica could actually be all the physical manifestation of the man who them declare to be God and them king. Prince Emmanuel was one of them Rastaman who was in the king's house. Is the only king that go into king's house. Ironically. And you have a group of brethren named the Mystic Revelation of Rastafari with Sam Clayton and you know Bongo Alvaranga. You have a group. You have the name them a flash past me. But The thing where we really want, why we are mentioned Rastaman beholding him was that a brother named Martimo Plano, and I hope people might see this picture because Jamaican people, when them ready for slander Rasta and talk all manner of things about Rasta where them don't know. If you don't know, you either go get vexed and want to lick them down, or you just feel say, ratted, it really stupid, this Rasta thing. But one of the things where them tell we say is that when I Selassie come out of the plane and say the dirty Rasta about them, him so frightened, him thought back. Boy, the people are wicked, Him so frightened, him thought back in the plane, I never want to come out back. It was the overwhelming response to this man that necessitated a kind of person to come out and declare that, look here, we need for ease down half of the emotions and make the man come true. Because man did a smoke all chalice under the plane, When the plane landed, man a draw chalice under the plane when no naked light not supposed to be at all, no fire, nothing, People who work on the tarmac and in place, they were scared, so the plane are going to blow up, But Martimo Plano was known by Haile Selassie when he did visit Ethiopia. And it was Martimo Plano that was used to move the crowd, to make almost a pathway for Haile Selassie come off of the plane. And this have nothing to do with scared, because the people them who say that don't know say. You have people in Ethiopia, you have tribes in Ethiopia that have locks, and you have a group of Jewish people, well, not even Jewish, Christians, who I don't know if I pronounce the word the right way, Bataway, who locks, dreadlocks, who live outside of the city. These are priests who is hardcore Bible people them. So Haile Selassie was not what we call alien to the ear, because this was something that was in Ethiopia for years, centuries. Man used to carry them ear that way there. So it's lie, when not even lie, it's just vexation of the spirit. When a man want to come tell you, say, a true, the dirty head man, them out there, the ear them, frighten Haile Selassie, have to go back to the plane and all them something there. When we know, say, in Ethiopia, you have lax man, Ethiopia, where them lax are touch the ground. So Haile Selassie come off of the plane and Rastafari, Virgin and Sister out there chant. Nothing like that never say. Nobody never say that yet in the history of Jamaica. Well, as a little youth, I stand up right out of Palace Theatre there when I pass, and I get a little glimpse of him, and then I use a stadium and I head for the stadium and them have this big function up there for Haile Selassie. And I can remember distinctly the big thing where they go on, where you have all the police them with the hoop, where them a jump through the fire with the motorbike, and you have the dance at them and this and that, and the little short man stand up in the little box there with him field marshal outfit. That was I never understand nothing where I go on there so more than me want to follow the crowd. Yeah, like the Pied Piper, I was following the crowd. Yeah. Go to stadium. Walk to stadium too. Yeah, man. Walk to stadium. For go take part in this big thing. You don't know say Haile Selassie. Me don't know who name Haile Selassie. Me know say he's a leader. Me want to see him. I me just see him, but it didn't have no impression for me, none whatsoever. Until years after, years. And we are talking about years. Me talk about years after. This is the Cutting Edge on IRFM